Welcome back, my duelist friends. Casual Duelist here, and it is Saturday. And Saturday means it's time for a tech analysis. And I know that this one's going to be kind of annoying because it kind of has a tie into Mystic Mine, and I realize that's like a swear word. I should already have like 2 YouTube strikes because I just said it. But I want to talk about a card that's actually very useful. In all field spell decks. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Demise of the Land. So Demise of the Land's very cool card. This thing's only been printed like twice according to TCG Player. Both times as a common, so we can use this in Common Charity or the Master Game. It is a quick play. When our opponent special summons a monster or monsters, we can activate this and select a field spell from our deck and immediately activate it. So what good is that? Well, your opponent's going to play some sort of loop where they're going to end up playing things back from the discard pile. Boom, Necro Valley. Right off the rip. Just right into Necro Valley. So if you're playing something where that's been something sided, or you're just a Gravekeeper player, this is going to mean that you shut down the both discard piles. The opponent can no longer banish cards in the discard pile. So if you're playing something like a Chaos build, that's going to be a big no-go. Plus, your Gravekeepers are actually going to gain 500 attack and defense. Additionally, let's just say that I pass turn after setting this. Opponent does a special summon. You can go into Mystic Mine. And then, of course, that's a very painful situation there, too. Layer of Darkness. And this could let other back row cards go, like, super effective real quick. Because once Layer of Darkness is involved, we've just changed the attribute of every monster on the field. We could even say Zombie World here. Because Zombie World would then also change all the monster typings to zombie. And this allows us to use super polymerization for targets like the Dragon Necro or Starving Venom. And just do blind vacuums on our opponent. If we also have Goes in Match or Rivalry, dependent on the field spell that you just chose. You can also perform soft locks. And again, you're activating the thing from your deck. In fact, I don't think Ash Blossom has any say in this because it's got to be a special summon from the deck, something added from the deck, or I think something going back into the deck. I forget the third interaction, but that is a thing. Plus, in a world where field spells are harder to get because Terraforming and Metaverse are both at 1. Demise of the Land has not seen the level of play that these two have seen. And because of this, Demise of the Land is still at 3, guys. So it's super playable. There are so many decks that can get away with playing this. Back in the day, you probably could have played Chicken Game with this. If we were going to play Dream Mirrors, we could do that. Anything that uses a field spell, Ojamas, for goodness sake, could create a stat flip on the field during the opponent's turn by being able to Demise of the Land into Ojama Country. So it's not like this is a one-trick pony card. We're not just using this for Demise or Mystic Mine. It just happens to be that I had Mystic Mine on the same shelf as these right now in preparation for this and didn't bother to pull the rest of the field spells for some reason. But that is like the reason for the Demise. Now, as far as how much this is going to run you, remember, I said this has only been printed as a common. And according to TCG Player, they only have 2 types of listing. We have the original Light of Destruction, and we have an OTS 14 because they realized, wow, we need to put some more of these into circulation. Both times, it's considered a short print. The original, 60 cents to maybe $2. The newer printing, 80 cents to maybe $1.50. So, super affordable, really. I mean, if you're going to run 3 of these, you can get them for just under $2, going for the lowest price available. And again, maybe to some people that's still like a crazy amount for a card, but in a world where Dragoons is worth way too much for a single card, this makes Demise of the Land feel super budget. So this is the tech analysis. This is it. I do hope that you guys enjoyed it. Of course, tomorrow we are going to do our 2 speed duel things. I do believe we are getting my friend's Volcanic deck put together. So that should be very fun. And then additionally, we will do our Speed Duel Spotlight. So I do have a card that's going to be kind of blowing up in playability, and I'll tell you why then. So stop by again tomorrow for both of those. And like usual, do all of the things, guys. If you want to support the channel, go ahead, hit subscribe. Maybe you've already done that. Maybe you want to activate that notification bell so you always get the notification when I upload something new. Do those. Keep coming back. More importantly, this is, again, if you don't do any of the favors, do this one, please. Go do something for yourself today and enjoy the rest of your day, okay? Make an honest effort, and I promise it will be a better day than it was going to be. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.